I hope you can see my screen. Okay, so in today's topic, we are going to learn about page layouts. Let me open our custom application here. Okay, so this is the custom object which we created in the last session, and then we created a couple of fields as well. So if I just open this particular position, okay, now you can see I have created all the fields on this object. Okay, each and every field is on this object. So when I created that fields, okay, those fields automatically added into the page layouts, which you can see here on the screen, okay. But the only thing is those fields added like one by one. So page layouts in Salesforce allows us to customize the design, okay, of the detail and edit page. So this is the detail page, okay, and here through page layouts we can customize this, and we can make sure that all the fields are properly arranged in the page layout. Okay, so page layouts is used to control this appearance of fields. Then we have related list over here. um, After that, custom links on standard and custom object detail page, then custom buttons, standard and custom buttons, visibility on detail page. Okay, so here you see we have some standard buttons already added here, which is added by Salesforce. Okay, so all this customization we can do through page layouts. Okay, so this particular field, position name, okay, we can make these fields as read only or required as well. Okay, if there is a demand from of the project, okay, to make the field, particular field as required. So earlier I told you while creating a field, I can make that field as required. Okay. The second way of make a field required is from page layout. So when you go to the page layout, you can make that particular field required. Now, why we have different ways? Because while creating field, if we made a field required or mandatory, it will be universally required, okay, and it will be uh, required on each and every page layout. If the requirement is not exactly to make the field as universally required, and let's say if the requirement is to just to make a field required on let's say we have 3 different page layouts for single object, okay, then in that scenario, uh, if they want that particular field required only on one page layout, that we can do that, okay. So in that scenario, we don't have to make it required to the field itself, but we can make it required from page layout. I'm going to show you how you can make a field required here. Okay. Also, if your developer has created any Visualforce pages, okay, so that also you can add it over here. You can make sure the size as well, because when we specify the size, okay, it, let's say if I want to uh, add that particular um, Visualforce page over here, okay, and it should not be more than like 5 lines, so I can make it, I can edit the size, and the scroll bar will be up here, okay, so we can just scroll it and add the values over there. Okay, so let's see now how we can make the changes in the page layout. Okay, so basically page layout, what it does, Okay, it lets us customize the whole detail page and edit page. And what we can customize? Fields, then we have related list, then we have standard and custom buttons. If the developer has created an individual force page, that also we can add it over in the detail page. Okay, so let's go here in the setup, object manager, search for position object. Okay, great. Now you see the option here, page layout. Okay, I'm going to go into that page layout. And when you create any custom object, a default page layout will get created by Salesforce. Okay, just like how some standard fields get created. Okay, so page layout will also get created. Now this is the default page layout which is created by Salesforce, and I can customize this page layout. But if I want to create a page layout from scratch, I can create it as well. Okay, I'll just show you. Oh, just give me a moment. Okay, so this is the panel where you can see all your available fields on the object, available buttons, quick actions. Then we have related list as well. So whatever is available for your object, that will going to appear over here in this panel. And here, okay, you can do changes. Now you can see it. So if I just scroll down, you see we have some places dedicated to standard buttons and custom buttons. So if you want to add any standard button, that will automatically will get add here, okay, in the standard button section. If your developer has created any custom button, okay, that those buttons will going to be add here in custom button section. Okay, now if we just scroll down, then we see that we have a section dedicated for fields only. So whatever fields we have added over here, okay, that is going to appear on the details tab. Okay, that means here. So whatever fields we are going to add, that is going to appear in the details tab. Then at the bottom, we have related list. Okay, so whatever related list we add here, okay, those are going to show in the related tab. Okay, so right now you see the fields are added here like one by one. What we can do is we can make this layout different by adding some sections, and here we have the layout for adding two fields on the page. Okay, for example, position name here and owner here. But whenever we create any custom field, by default it will get added to the left hand side of the page layer. So we are going to rearrange this. Okay. Then what I can do is we can add the section here. Okay, like this. You see here system information, and under that we have added created by and last modified by. Okay, similar to that, we can create a section, we can give it a name to it, and we can rearrange the fields. So let's first add a section. I'm going to give name as languages. It will be the display section header will be default for detail page and edit page, and it will be two columns. Okay, now here I will add Java, X, JavaScript. Okay, what I'm doing is You just have to, let's say, fields are added over here. Okay. And now you want to add this field in the language sections. So what you have to do is just go into that particular field. Okay. Hover over on it, click on it, and then drag it to the section without removing. Okay. Like this. Just click on it and drag it to the section. Java and then C sharp. Okay. Now here, if I want to remove any specific field, I can do that. Okay. Either you can just do the exact same, click on it, okay, drag it and drop it here in the panel, or you can here click on this remove button. So if I click on remove button, it will get removed and you can see now. So whatever fields are grayed out, okay, whatever fields you see here as grayed out, that means those fields are added into the layout, okay, and these fields are not added. So now I want to add this field. So I'll do the exact same, click on it, over first, click on it and then drag it to the section like this. One date and close date. Okay, let's add one more section. I am going to give name later, and here let's add these fields: location, job description. What I wanted to do is make it as one column. Responsibilities here. Why I am doing this? Because these are long text area, like a paragraph, you can write it over here. Okay, that's why I'm adding this in a one column. So that it will be like a good space for the users to add their values. Add one more section. And here I will add minimum pay, maximum pay. Let's give it a name. Okay. Right now you see the system information header. Header is only visible to edit only. Okay. It is not visible on the detail page. Okay. So that's why you see here these two fields like this. We don't see any header. So I can just make this header to display on the detail page. Add this educational requirement, functional text. That's it. Okay. That's I wanted to. Just a minute, guys. Okay. So now let's make this header also visible on the detail page. So for that, I'll just click on this wrench icon and then select this detail page and okay, that's it. Okay, now I have made changes in the page layout. Now I will save this and we'll see the difference. Okay, so for that, I'll just click on the save button. Great. Give me a moment. Just for 2 minutes, I'm just going to stop the screen sharing. Give me 2 minutes. Okay, now it's showing. Great. So now the changes are showing it over here. So it takes a little time to, update all those changes and show it on UI. So here, the changes what we made is we made a section. So we made this section as visible on the detail. Okay. We have added this space section, we have added this more information languages, and earlier this system information it was not showing on the detail page. Okay, so now we have made it as like visible on the detail page. Okay, so like this you can make changes in the page layout. Now if I go here in the position layout, let's say I want to make a field required, which is this status field. Okay. So what I can do here is just click on this French icon, and from here you can select whatever is your project requirement. So if you want to make it only as read only, then you can select it. If you want to make it as required, then select this option. Okay, required and okay. Okay, so it will be required and save. Okay, let me switch to classic and see there. Okay, so as you see over here, this field is showing as required. That means this is also required in the lightning. The only thing is lightning shows changes a little later. Okay, so when I click on this, okay, it shows this red lining. Okay, that means it is required. So if I don't select any value, so I won't be able to create a field, sorry, create the record or edit the record or save the record. Okay, you have to select a particular field. Let's switch to lightning. Okay, any questions here? Okay, just remember that page layout means you can add, remove fields. Okay, you can do the customization for this section, for adding any particular related list, and for adding any custom and standard buttons. Okay, all this. Now, the next topic is lightning record pages. Okay, so don't get confused between page layouts and lightning record pages. Give me 2 minutes. Okay. So, lightning record pages. So, lightning record pages is a collection of several components within a single web page. So, as you see here on the screen is a lightning record page. Okay, because it is created by different several components. What those components are? This is one component. Okay, this is one component, this is one component. Within that we have two different components. This is also one component, this is also another component. Okay, so this lightning record page is made up of several components. As I said earlier, please don't get confused between lightning record pages and page layout. In the page layout, you can just add fields. You can make sure that what fields you want to show on that lightning record pages, right? Or the record. You can make sure that what related list you want to show, okay, through page layout. But lightning record pages, if you don't add that component, so whatever values, whatever fields, related list you have added in the page layout, it won't be show here, okay, on the record. So by default, each object like account, contact, opportunities has its own unique record page provided by Salesforce, and it is consisting of several standard components provided by Salesforce only. Okay, so I'll just show you how you can edit any lightning record page. So here, what you have to do is just open a record. So right now I am here in the position. If I go into the account, click on any account, okay, that I can open a lightning record page for account object. Okay, now I'm going to open it for position object. So how we can open lightning record pages, existing lightning record pages. Okay, so what you have to do is just open any record, then click on this setup here, and then click on this edit page. Okay, so once you click on this edit page, it will go to open that lightning record. Okay, so here you see this is the lightning record page. In the lightning app builder, it's called as lightning app builder. Okay, so the lightning record page right now is in edit mode. So on the left hand side, you see all the components provided by Salesforce. All these components are provided by Salesforce. Then, if your developer has created any custom components, those are going to appear over here. And if you have installed any third-party application in your Salesforce, and from that application, let's say if some components are coming from, those are going to show up over here in the custom manager. And all these are standard by Salesforce. In the mid section, you can see your lightning record page. Okay, it's in the edit mode, and on the right hand side, you will see the information about the component. Right now, it is showing the information about the page, what is the label of that page, what is the API name, page type, object, okay, and template. But if I go here and click on this particular component, it will going to show the information about this component. So it says it's a highlight panel. Okay, if I click on this component, the second one, then it will going to show the information about that component. It says that it is a tab component. We have added two tabs, related and details, and default tab is details over here. Okay, like this. So let's say if you want to make any changes over here, I want this related on this component and activity. I'm going to add it over here. Okay, so that's the changes I want to do it. So how I'm going to do it? So this one is the tab component, and for each and every tab we have added different components. So for details tab we have added record details. For related, we have here as related tab. For activities tab, we have here activity component. So what I'm going to do over here is in the details tab, I'll just add another tab. Okay, click on it and change it to activity and done. Okay, now when I added this tab activity, now you see here this particular component is completely blank. Okay, it does not have any kind of information. So in order to show the information, what we have to do is we have to add the activities component over here. So either I can add it from here, activities, just drag and drop it, the exact same concept we have here, like page layout, we have to drag and drop it into this section. Or I can just drag this component because this is also the activity. So drag it from here and drop it over here. Okay. And now I can make this tab as a different tab, which will be related. So I'm going to change it to related. Okay, I related this one. And what I will do, I will just add this related component over here. Or if I can search here related, so you see we have different types of related list. We have related list here, we have related quick links, we have related single links. I'm just going to show you how it looks. This is related list. This is related quick links, single. So you can add one by one related list as well. So here what I want is, I just want to add a related list. That's it. So I have added here. Now I'm going to remove this, and I want to remove this related tab as well. So from here I'll just remove. Okay, so now here we have details, we have activities, and we have related. Okay, and whenever we will open any position record, okay, by default, details tab is going to show. Okay, give me 2 minutes. Okay. So now we have made the necessary changes here in the record, lightning record page. And what I want is now to make this particular record page available to my users. Okay. So as I did the changes, I'm going to save these changes. And once I save this, it will ask me to activate this page for the user. Why it is asking me? Because we are doing the changes first time. Okay, so for the first time, whenever you are doing the lightning changes in the lightning record pages, it will ask you to activate it for your users. Once you activate it for your users, then even if you change something in the lightning record pages for 100 times, it will not going to ask. So you will just give me a moment. Okay, so now we will make it as activated, okay, visible to your users. It says activate this page to make it visible to your users. So I'm going to click on the activate page, activate button, sorry. Okay, here we have different types of options. So first option which we have is the org default. Org default means if you activate this page as org default, that means all the users in your organization will be able to see this page, okay, on all the applications. So as you see, we have different applications. We have some custom application, we have some standard application, right? So if I assign this as org default, it will be for all the users who has access to the position object, okay, and it will be, the changes will be showing in all the um, applications like sales application, service application, marketing, recruiting, like. Then the second option is app default. So app default means it is like a specific, okay, and it overrides the org default one. Let's say you have two different lightning record pages. So the first lightning record pages you made it as org default, and the second lightning page you made it as app default. So what will be the difference? So this particular setting is specific to the uh, application. Okay, so if you made any changes and if you um, assign this to any particular application, for example, it's a recruiting application. Okay, so what will happen is the org default one, the first lightning record page will be available for your all the applications, all the users will be able to see it, but the app default one, it will be only available for the recruiting application. Okay, so the changes will going to show up only for the recruiting application and not for the any other application in the system. And then third we have is app, record type and profile. So here also we have to assign app, we have to make sure that it is available for a particular record type. Now, what is the record type that we are going to see in the future? But as of now, just remember that we need here to make sure that record type is selected. And the last thing is to select the profile. Okay. So once you select the third one, it will override org default as well as app default. Okay. The explanation is given over here. Org default means record page displays for an object unless more specific assignments are made. App default, this particular page assignment is specified and overrides the org default. And the last one is overrides the org and app defaults. So I'm going to show it to you how you can make assign this app default. Click on this assign as app default. Then you have to make sure for which application you want to make these changes active. Okay, so I'm just selecting here recruiting app, next, and then you can save this. Okay, now I'm going to show you app record type and profile. So I'm going to click on this assign to app record types and profile. Let's say recruiting application, next. Now here I have to select the record type. So by default, each and every object has a master record type, but we cannot see it. It is something hidden for us on the UI. So I'll select master record type, next. And now I have to select the profile as well. So I'll select system administrator. Okay, so that means only user who belong to system administrator profile, only they will be able to see the changes. All the users, they won't see the changes and they will see the previous page. Okay, this is kind of a security. So let's make it as app default. I will assign it as app default. I will assign it to the recruiting application. Next and save. So now we have activated our page. I'm going to go back to the record. And as you see here, changes are showing. Okay, earlier related tab was here. Okay, beside detail and activity was here. Okay, in the recruiting application, now position is showing details, activity, and related. And if you remember, we made it as the app default. That means this changes is only for the recruiting application. I'm not sure whether I have added this in the different application. No, I guess. Okay, I'll just position. Okay, great. Now position tab is added. And let's see how it shows position. So as you see here, position is showing the old lightning record page. So related is here and activity is here. Let me open the recruiting application in the next tab. We can compare. Okay, so you see here related is here on the first number, then details, and then we have activity. But in the changes, whatever changes we have made in the lightning record pages, those are only available for recruiting application now. So details is here, activity is here, and related is here. So this is the demo for making changes in the existing lightning record page. If you want to create it from scratch, okay, you'll have to go to the object manager here. Click on lightning record pages. Click on new. Record page, you will have to select it over here. Next, now here we have home page and app page. So home page is the similarly the standard home page. We can make the custom one, and app page is also there. Let's say your developer has created some custom components which they want to add it in the app page. You can add it over here, or you can add those custom components in record page also. Next, I will give as position lightning record page and object is position. Even though you went from the object manager, it still asks you to create the select the object. Okay. Position lightning record page. Next. Now here in the next tab, you will have to select the template. Okay. So Salesforce has given different types of template, group header and one region, and it is also showing how it looks like in computer, laptop, tablet, and mobile phone. Okay, header and left sidebar, header and one region, header and right sidebar. So by default, each and every object has lightning record page. Okay, and each and every lightning record page will by default have this one, header and right sidebar. Header and three regions, header and two regions. Okay, like this. So here what we are going to do is we are going to select the second one, which is header and left sidebar. Done. Okay. Now you see here, no component is added. Okay. That means it is like a clean slate. So you can add components here one by one. So here in the first component, I would like to add highlight panel, which shows couple of fields and the name of the record. Important is name of the record. Then I will add tab component. Okay, so if I add tab component, I can add multiple tabs over there. And I will also add tabs over here. So here I will remove the detail and make these related as activity. Okay. Now from here, just drag the activity component and drop it over here. A related list, I'm going to add it for related tab. And for details, we have a record detail. So I'm going to add this record detail. Okay. Now I'm going to save this and activate it. So I will activate it for the app record type and profile this time. assigned to apps. So I'm going to select here as sales application. Next, master record type, and profile will be system administrator because I have the system admin profile, and save. So now we created a lightning record page from scratch. Let's go here, refresh the page. And now you see, so the new lightning record page is showing for the sales application. Let's open a different application. Application we have. Let's open this service one and add. Okay, I don't have any option to add it. I don't use these other standard applications and we don't have access to add it over there. I think I'll have to go from setup. Oh, okay, understood. This is for classic, that's why we don't have option. Let's see what this is. Let me try to add it over here, position. So now you can see all the three different types of pages. So first one, which was for by default for each and every application, for each and every user in the Salesforce is this one. Okay, related details and activity. Then we made a different we made a different lightning record pages, right? We just edit the existing lightning record page and activate it for the application, the recruiting application. So here you see different types of lightning record page, and lastly we created it from scratch and it is only for sales application and for system administrator. So you see here different types of lightning record pages. You can create it and you can assign it for your users. Any questions? So as I said earlier, don't get confused between page layouts and lightning record page. Page layout, make sure that what type of field you want to show on the page, right? On the lightning record page. And in the lightning record page, you add different components. So those components, okay, supports to the lightning, those components support to the page layout. So whatever field you have added in the page layout, those will going to show up in the lightning record page through the component. Any question?
No.
Mhm. Okay, so I will guys share the assignment with you guys on the WhatsApp. Okay, for page layout as well as for lightning record pages. Go through it. Try to do the exact same exercise in your demo org or developer org. Okay, and let me know if you have any questions. I'll just stop the screen sharing now.